Hi, my name is Shayna Conde, and welcome to a series that I have called Astrology Basics, where we go through all of the 101s about the astrology luminaries, planets, and all 12 of the houses. So today we're going to be starting off at the very beginning with what is your sun sign and what does it mean? First, your sun sign is based solely on the day that you were born. So you don't need to know your birth time or your birth location, anything like that. If you know your birthday, you'll know your sun sign. If you're unsure, here are all of the date ranges for when each sign is. So feel free to pause to read. So what can your sun sign tell you about you? Your sun sign is based on your ego. It is how you experience yourself, not necessarily how other people experience you, but how you experience you. So it is very much a self-identifier. A lot of people think that their sun sign is the most important signifier in their astrological chart. And I'm sorry to change this narrative if this is new to you, but it is not. It is important because it is a personal luminary, not a planet luminary. I'll dive into the difference between those two in another video, but it is not the most important signifier within the zodiac, even though it could feel like it is, especially if you strongly identify with that sense of ego, that sense of self, that sun sign. So here are a couple of examples of what it could look like to experience a sun sign, and I'll start with myself. So I am a Libra sun. That means that I experience myself in a very Libra kind of way. So Libra is, first of all, the only member of the zodiac that is not alive. It is an inanimate object. It is the scale. So the Libra qualities that I very much identify with is the sense of diplomacy, the sense of objective fact and truth. Libra, while a lot of people don't realize this, one of the big reasons why the scale is talked about so much or shown so much in legal spaces is because it is objectively just. And I very much identify with that. But also Libra is ruled by Venus. So I like pretty things. But Libra, when it comes to how it views pretty, it views it in a very diplomatic way. Libra has a way of seeing the beauty, the intrinsic and specific beauty in everything. And I very much identify with that. But let's dive into some of the other zodiac sun signs, just to see how they resonate if you fall into that sun sign. Scorpio suns, you could experience yourself as somebody that is mysterious, somebody that is a little bit moody, or somebody that experiences big, deep emotions. Scorpio is a water sign, but I think of Scorpio less as flowing water and more like ice because it is a fixed sign. We'll dive into the difference between cardinal, fixed, and mutable in another video. We also have Aries, for example. So Aries is the opposite of Libra. When you look at a circle chart, Libra's on one side, Aries is on the complete opposite side. Aries people can experience themselves as, it's a great leadership position. That's my stomach. It's a great leadership position because Aries can be very impulsive, big personalities, speak first, think later kinds of personalities, which isn't a bad thing, especially when you need something to get done. Which once again, when you think about the opposites, Aries is, I see an issue, I do something about it. I feel a way, I react on it, as opposed to Libra, which takes a big step back and says, okay, have we weighed all of the options? Have we discussed this among the group? What are we doing? So these are some ways that sun sign personalities and experiences of self can show up. But once again, that is your experience of yourself, not necessarily how other people experience you. That shows up in a completely different part of your astrological chart that I will talk about at a later point in time. But let me know if you have any questions, comments, concerns, if anything resonates, if you feel like you don't quite relate to your sun sign, because that can also show up in what kind of chart that you have. But once again, I will be diving into all of this as I continue the series of the astrology basics. Okay, don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe. Bye.